Welcome to the A to Z Trivia channel. Today's quiz is all about expanding your general knowledge while having some fun. We'll explore 26 questions, one for each letter of the alphabet, with helpful image clues. You'll have 12 seconds to answer each, but feel free to pause and ponder. Even if you don't know all the answers, you're sure to learn something new. If you're ready, then let's get quizzing. Beginning with A, which large flying bird, a national symbol of several South American countries, has one of the longest wingspans of any bird in the world? It's the Andean condor. Beginning with B, what is the name of the prevailing cosmological model describing the rapid expansion of the universe from an initial state of high density and temperature? That's the Big Bang. Beginning with C, what adjective describes a shape that tapers smoothly from a flat circle base to a point, such as a traditional dunce's cap or a traffic pylon? That's conical. Beginning with D, what insect-related nickname was given by the British public to the German V-1 flying bomb during the Second World War? It was known as a doodlebug. Beginning with E, what is the general term for any bodily activity that enhances or maintains physical fitness and overall health and wellness? That's exercise. Beginning with F, in British English, what is the common two-word colloquial term for a machine that plays a game of chance for cash prizes in a pub or arcade? That's a fruit machine. Beginning with G, what is the title of the 2009 Chris Rock documentary that explores the styling industry and the concept of ideal afro-textured follicles? That's Good Hair. Beginning with H, in Arthurian legend, what is the name of the cup, dish or stone that with miraculous powers that was sought by the king knights of the Round Table? That was the Holy Grail. Beginning with I, in mathematics, what term describes a function that undoes the action of another function, effectively reversing the mapping? That's called inverse. Beginning with J, what collective term refers to the three separated writing systems used in modern Japan? Hiragana, katakana and kanji? They're known as the Japanese alphabets. Beginning with K, what is the abbreviated name of the professional basketball team based in New York City that plays its home games at Madison Square Garden? They're known as the Knicks. Beginning with L, which comedian co-created the sitcom Seinfeld before going on to create and star in the semi-fictionalized sitcom Curb Your Enthusiasm? That was Larry David. Beginning with M, what is the name of the Royal Charter of Rights sealed by King John in 1215 that is seen as foundational document of the British Constitution? That's the Magna Carta. I must say a huge thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I'm blown away that 30% of you are part of the community and it's still growing. If you're enjoying the quiz and haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like and subscribe button to help the channel out. Thanks once again, and let's jump back into the quiz. Beginning with N, what is the professional title for an author who writes fictional books or other long works of literary prose? They're a novelist. Beginning Beginning with O, despite its name, in which month of the Gregorian calendar did the Great Socialist Revolution of 1917 actually begin in Russia? That was October. Beginning with P, what is the common name for the birds of the order Psittaciformes, which are known by their brightly coloured plumage and ability to mimic human speech? They're parrots. Beginning with Q, what bitter compound derived from the bark of the chinchona tree is a key ingredient used to flavour tonic water? That's quinine. Beginning with R, who was the manager of the England national football team during the 1982 FIFA World Cup campaign in Spain? That was Ron Greenwood. Beginning with S, what is the name for the branch of chemistry that deals with the quantitative relationship of the reactants and products in chemical reactions? Stoichiometry. Beginning with T, in yoga, what is the English name for the balancing asana known in Sanskrit as Vrikshasana? It's tree pose. Beginning with U, what is the traditional Aboriginal name for the large sandstone monolith in Australia, formerly known as Ayers Rock? It's called Uluru. Beginning with V, in Christian theology, who is the woman believed to have conceived Jesus through the Holy Spirit? That was the Virgin Mary. Beginning with W, also known as Ignis Fatuus, what is the folkloric term for the strange flickering lights seen over marshland at night? That's Will-o'-the-Wisp. Beginning with X, what is the botanical term for the colour pigments in flowers that are soluble in water? They're called xanthines. Beginning with Y, what is the full title of the iconic 1986 anthem by the Beastie Boys from their debut album Licence to Ill? It's You Got to Fight for Your Right to Party. Finally, beginning with Z, which South African ethnic group, led by the famous King Shaka in the early 19th century, constitutes the largest ethnic group in South Africa? That is, of course, Zulu. So tell me, how did you get on? What was your score? Please leave your score and thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this quiz, please like and subscribe, as this really helps the channel to grow. Look out for more general knowledge quizzes coming soon. Thank you.